Hello, and welcome to another stock review. Today we'll be going over primarily two stocks, Uber and Tesla. We talked about Uber last time with a few call options that we had placed on it, expiring on the 15th of May. We exited those options today as it rose up to $34.45, leading to about a 200% gain on those options. Now it did come back down. It's at 31.55 right now, and I'm currently hoping slash predicting that this stock should be going down to the $31 area. It is on the 15-minute chart, as you can see, still bullish, and it is also the same on the intraday chart. But I digress. Let's go ahead and start with the news first on Uber, and then we'll come back to our technical analysis on it. Now, news hit today that Uber is looking to acquire Grubhub, which did of course lead to the significant rise to the $34 area. But that news had mixed reception. There is some people thinking that the deal won't go through, that it's a bad deal given that the times that we're in right now, and some that see that as a power play to dominate that specific market by Uber. Now, regardless, the stock as is right now, should be getting more positive news um, as some areas in the country open up. So there should be more positive news coming up as they're already the powerhouse in the food delivery industry. And of course, as more people open up a little bit, it'll be easier, especially with your transportation section as well, for people to rather go through an Uber than to go through a bus, for example. Now, let's try and take a look at the analysis on this stock, which is what I enjoy a little bit more. Um, Looking at the intraday chart, just gonna switch that right there. Boom. Um, you can see that there has been a steady uptrend as it looks to be getting back up to the 40s. There are, of course, some days where it's gone down, but looking at the bigger picture, as it completely tanked as everything happened with the coronavirus, it starts got steadily making its way back up. At this point right now, you can see that is in line for a little bit of a correction as it continues to make its way up. But as of right now, we're seeing higher lows and mostly, some higher highs. We may experience a pullback to the 31 area, which again is what I'm hoping for entry. But the stock should climb back to the $34, $35 area, which is right here, by end of this week, is what I would see. So we're gonna look for some more call options for this stock. We'll see if it does tank a little bit tomorrow or go down a little bit tomorrow as it corrects itself in preparation for another rise up. But if not, we're still very, very interested in this particular stock. Moving on, we have Tesla. Let's go switch here. Oh, Tesla. Don't we love Tesla? By the way, shout out to everybody who got into these stocks during this particular period right here, that week of the 16th to 20th, whatever it is, of March. A lot of people made money from entry into that particular period. Anyways, Tesla is the wonder kid of overreaction. Any news on this stock drives the stock's value up or down. And there has been some news. There's been recent news of Elon Musk's anger towards the Alameda County in Fremont, California, for delaying the reopening of the plant over there. And now we have seen that he has reopened the plant despite the current ban that they had from him opening it up this week. I think they mentioned that they were looking to open it back next week, but he didn't want to wait. So he reopened it up regardless and said that, hey, if you're going to arrest somebody, arrest me. And as I was making this video, those news that came out that he's looking to reopen the plant in Nevada as well. Both of these news could be more positive than negative given the investor sentiment, especially when it comes to the bottom dollar, which is what people care for a lot. And there'll be increased production in comparison to previously now in their factories and everything. And pending any news of any outages or safety issues that cause them to stop, this stock should actually rise up based on this news. So we'll be watching it a little bit more in the pre-market for a possible position, and during market as well. We'll see what kind of options we might be able to get on this. There honestly is little to point at in the technicals with this stock, as it usually is driven by the news, but it is good to note that you should always look to play the overreaction, regardless of which direction the stock seems to be going. So if we switch over here to the 15-minute chart and we stick out that way, the stock will always have a point, as you can see after it tanked here, a point where it will try to correct itself because of the overreaction down, and there might be some consolidation area as it still corrects itself some more, but even as it shoots up, it corrects itself down, and then there will be consolidation area, you know, some up and down movement right there, and then it'll shoot up and then it'll correct itself. So there will always be a correction period of the overreaction, and as of right now, it looks like that's scanned from $843, which was, you know, yesterday, all the way down to the $795, which is in the pre-market right now, is the current overreaction back down, and that may be due to some of this news that we're seeing. But again, we'll see tomorrow, as currently it is below the volume weighted average price that we have and the moving average, which is 14 days, and we'll possibly see that move back up to correct itself from the overreaction here. So we're excited about it. We'll see how it looks. Again, this is completely, almost always, reaction-based, news-based stock. So this news that just came out today about opening in Nevada may play a huge part in the market on the 13th with how it performs. So with that said, there are a couple of notable mentions. I have CHEK here and CPAH, which I'll be looking to play. The technicals just look pretty darn good on these, and I think at the most part, we're just looking for a little bit more volume on these stocks, but we'll continue to monitor them, and again, we'll play reactionary. So the moment we set some alerts on these stocks and see them move in the direction that we think they're going to move, we'll go ahead and jump in at that point in time. If y'all have any questions, comments, go ahead and hit them in the comments below. Please like the video. If you have any tips for me, anything, any advice, I am welcome to that advice as well. We're all learning here, and I just like to document as I learn and my progress in this journey in the trading market. So thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.